One thing I realized is that you have so much money outside, even in some of the known location. Like I know that Times Square, New York have so much money. This is the Times Square situations, right? And obviously I'm in New York. There's so much money on Times Square, and I know that, and I still don't want to go to work. There's more money than a medium to high income job inside Times Square, and there's multiple positions that are providing that. There's so many other bump people position. There's this position, there's that position, there's a candy selling position. Those, not every positions are giving you so much money, but even doing like some of the reckless thing gonna get you a lot of money. Not like illegal stuff, not like selling drugs or anything, but like obviously those things gonna get you a lot of money too. But I know that if I keep going there and if I keep working there, my bank account gonna plummet. My bank account and my debt's gonna get paid 6 month advance. Bills gonna get paid. I know that. I still don't wanna go. My body and my mind will not gonna let me go there. You know why? Because our human body is not designed like that. It's gonna be more like a 70% comfort or 80% comfort and 20% of work. That's how it's been designed. So you cannot, even you get instant dopamine, like you made $1 million, the next day you're gonna crash. Because think about it, like if Times Square have so much money, then why not every single people is not hustling there? You know why? Because they don't want to deal with all this crowd. They don't want to deal with these people. They don't want to deal with the psychology that I always want to work to make a lot of money. Not everybody want to be a thousandaire or millionaire or billionaire. Not everybody. And also, there's another myth that you need to watch out is that, this hustle culture, obviously the end of hustle culture, we heard that trends about why the hustle culture is like, pointless. But also, top of that, there's another thing is that what you've been told with a lot of this thing, now there's a new mindset. It's called I have to do mindset. Not I should do, but I have to do mindset. Now there's the new thing is that even though you do your stuff, even though you do so much, next few days your body gonna crash. And also another myth I wanna say is that it is not easy, no matter what people call it. It is absolutely almost impossible to wake up at, forget about 5 o'clock, 4 o'clock, or 6 a.m. But if you wake up at 7 o'clock a.m. and you're gonna hustle until 11 p.m., no. That's not how even it works. You will have a burnout. Your skin not gonna look like that. Like, look, this is my 3rd day of skin, right? When I do work, the next day I will have like pimples. Like that's my body's telling me you should slow down or stop. Yeah, so there's no way you cannot do that like that. It's not easy that, hey, I'm gonna wake up every day at 7 o'clock and I'm gonna do YouTube or Instagram every single day. No, it doesn't work so simple. I don't think celebrity even follow that thing. In many case, top performance celebrity don't even do that shit. All right, they have probably somebody they're working for, like they pay a lot of money to somebody else, to their secretary, to get the whole thing running. And the secretary is like, oh my God, he gave me 99 cents. Okay, that's it. I work for him. But she doesn't realize that how much less she got paid. Another thing, I'm gonna have to make a video, but I'm gonna try to make this quick video. Either way, maximum performance by a human, you have to be absolute psychotic to do so. You cannot be a natural person. And if you, in many cases, this is what I wanted to say. Money or feelings. I made a video about that before. Many people prefer feelings. Feelings are number one than money in many cases. I did both sides. I think feelings have more power in many cases. Money is the best. Money will literally, forget it. If you pick money, you will be a winner in many cases, just so you know. You can even take over a country if you pick the money side over feeling. Because there's this both thing, right? Most people will not make it is because of feelings. Okay, if I don't want to go to work, that's because of feelings. I don't want to wake up from bed, is all feelings and comfort. A lot of these people that are going this date, like there's this massive, why you're constantly checking your message? Feelings. Why every girls, when they break up, they have to have a boyfriend? Feelings. Even the boyfriends, the most good looking boyfriends, the guys out there, they always have to talk to girls for some reason. Like, why you cannot be single for 2 years, 3 years, 4 years? No, that's impossible. Ego, self-image, feelings. Okay, they don't realize a lot of these celebrity and the top performers are like single. They don't realize that, you know. Think about the soldiers, they're singles for a reason. Even people got pregnant long time ago and then they become an entrepreneur and all famous because they weren't able to control their feelings long time ago. If they would have been a little bit more technical, they could have been like, yo, you know what, I need to start telling my partner that I'm going to a very rough journey and I'm not gonna have a babies or I'm not gonna get married anytime soon until, and it's just like buying an expensive car and then later on selling the car fast. All of this is feelings. So, you know, debate is on to you. And I think now I'm gonna have to start a new trends. I'm also working on another script, and this script is all about, it's not what the hustle culture and what you have to do mindset anymore. Now on, it's gonna be what you want for you. I'm working on a topics about that similar to this, okay? This is important. So an example, if they said that, hey, you take a 1 day off, you know, top performers that at least have a 1 day off. So I will give you 2 days off. Are you gonna lose $1 million? 100% you're gonna lose $1 million. But you know what? Was it worth it? Absolutely. If anything, take 2 days off. If worse come worse, I wouldn't recommend 3 days off, but take 2 days off because they say, or the system said to take 1 day off as a top performer. No, feeling is important. And this is, I'm talking about a single person. I'm not going to talk about the family. If you're a family, forget it. And there's also another thing I forgot to say. You're going to have it's impossible to fit everything in 1 week. It's impossible. Another thing I want to tell you, if you have nobody's working for you, let me tell you one thing. You still cannot do so much. You know why? Because you still cannot do everything, because if you take 2 days off, let's say Saturday, Sunday, you eating outside, wasting money outside, you know, the reinvesting money, you're eating it for yourself, you know. If you do take 2 days off, when Monday opens up, Monday or Tuesday, 1 day you're going to have to do maintenance. There's 1 day or 2 days absolutely necessary to do a maintenance all day. Maintenance is important, like, you know, checking cameras, organizing your files, changing your calendars, organize all of this thing, app related work and all this other side work gonna take you easily 2 days away. Okay, easily 2 days away. So this is the thing they're not talking. The maintenance, who gonna do the maintenance? Every building, every industry in the world have a maintenance. If you don't have a maintenance, organizing files, then there's another thing I want to wrap it up because the video is getting long, is that the half day strategy. Half day I'm gonna do computer and half day I'm gonna do labor. No, that is very impossible. Most people, because we are human, we're not able to do balancing out. We're not engineered to be a balance, you know. If capitalism exists in New York, okay, that's still a small portion, but the most of the US is still suburb. Most of the people are still village mentality, and they still have the traditional mentality of, I don't want to look at the clock, I don't want to look at the calendar. So balancing of, I'm gonna wake up and I'm gonna go to gym. Okay, sure, you go to gym, but half day micro work like computer and then another half day labor job. Good for labor. Labor is easy because it's physical, you know, it's all by your leg related stuff. But micro stuff like sitting down on the computer, good freaking luck. Good luck. Most people will not make it because of sitting down on the computer. You're not gonna be able to sit down on a computer because it's so damn tough. Good luck sitting on a computer. Like, that's why people like to save their stuff on their phone, but they don't want to do it on computer. You cannot do balance of labor, hardcore labor, like Times Square type of work, hardcore labor versus a computer related stuff. You cannot do this in both in 1 day. Impossible. Over. Peace. I don't even know what Tony Robbins do. If Tony Robbins do the same thing at daytime, I don't know what's up. And also, I'm going to tell you another thing. You know why most people, if you get arrested, let's say if you get arrested tomorrow or something happened very wrongful, you get really angry, you're pissed off, or maybe your house got burned down or something really terrible happened. You know, most people will not follow up. You know why you don't want to follow up? Because you don't want to be technical. In order to go back, to fight back to the law, in order to go fight back to the court, if you have to fight back with your tenant, you have to be technical. People will not do that. People will just complain, talk shit, they'll be loud, they'll make video about it, but they don't want to fight back because it's technical work. In order to do that, you have to sit down on your computer. Over.